Mackenzie, it looks like no matter what happens, you're going to be playing in the final group tomorrow. Major reaction to that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, you get kind of goosebumps thinking about it. So I know I'm going to be nervous tomorrow. But I mean, I essentially played today around the lead the whole day. I think I was only ever a few back the entire day. So it felt. I think it'll feel different tomorrow being in that last group, but you do the same things. I mean, you mentally tell yourself the same things, and I'll be referencing my yardage book and my notes a lot. But yeah, I'm going to try and enjoy it a lot, and yeah, embrace the moment.
We're going to take a few from the WebEx, as you can imagine, a lot of Canadian media in here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your position, and is it surprising given your recent results?
I wouldn't say surprising. I don't think I'm ever surprised when I play well. I wouldn't say I necessarily expected to be in the last group this week, but I know that my game is good enough to win on the PGA Tour. I've done it before, so it's a bigger stage, but again, it's the same. You do the same things. It's an 18-hole golf course and 72 holes, and so I just need to do a lot of the same things I did to win that tournament, and I'll draw back on some of those experiences. But yeah, I'm excited for where I'm at and for the round tomorrow.
One more here from the WebEx. Last year you missed 5 cuts before your runner-up at the Honda. Same thing coming into that this week. What did you learn from that you took into this?
You know what? I have referenced that a couple times here post-round, just that kind of felt very similar to today, where I kind of got to Saturday and felt like the weight had been off my shoulders a little bit. You miss 5 cuts in a row, and you kind of wonder when you're going to get it back on track, going the right way. And so I got to Saturday today and just felt like, okay, the hard work's kind of done for me, and I'm going to go have some fun and play golf. So definitely drew on that experience and felt like there was a lot of parallels.
Ryan on the right.
Mac, I am just curious, did you find anything over the past week leading into this tournament that allowed you to kind of flip your results?
Yeah, I got a couple good tips. Now, granted, not a lot has changed, but one thing I did change was ball position. I kind of been getting my ball a little too far back, and as a result, path was too far right, and I either hit a block or a shot going left, and so now I've kind of moved that ball forward and been hitting cuts almost predominantly all week, and that's been great just to have a shot I can kind of lean on and go to, and but that's pretty much it. That's kind of the one thing I've found, and a couple little small mental keys that I've been kind of telling myself as well, but yeah, just a couple small things, and then golf sometimes just goes your way a little bit, and you make a few putts and maybe pitch one in, and then you feel like momentum takes you forward rather than kind of going the other way.
What kind of mental cues?
I don't want to divulge too many secrets, but
I'm not going to steal them.
But people are listening, Ryan. It really just comes down to mental toughness, and I really think that the hard thing to do when you're in the midst of struggling, like 5 cuts in a row that I've missed, is to stay positive in the light of that. And I think it's really easy to get down and to be negative and to pout and feel bad for yourself. But I've been trying to do the hard thing, which is to be positive, glass half full, optimistic, look at the progress, and that's kind of a little bit of what I've been working on. So more of that tomorrow, and again, win or lose tomorrow, I've been making a lot of progress, and I'm excited for the challenge.
We're going to go to Ron behind me.
Yeah.
Saturday night, what do you do tonight? Will you get your mind as far away from it, or will you just sort of wallow in it?
I feel like it takes more energy to keep it away. And tomorrow it's going to be right in my face. So I don't think I'm going to try and, turn my phone off or shy away from it at all. I'll probably watch a couple of shots I hit today and kind of relish those and enjoy those and remember those for tomorrow. But I've had pizza the last 2 nights, so I'm probably going to have pizza again tonight. It's probably a strong chance I'll eat pizza. I'm not that superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. So
Rory said he's having the same chicken sandwich for the 6th straight night tonight.
Oh wow, that's
Maybe
commitment.
we've got a theme there.
Three nights is not bad. So I'll probably do pizza and then play with the kids and go to bed.
Rex.
Given where you are on the leaderboard, would you rather it be set up difficult tomorrow, or would you never want to wish that at a U.S. Open?
I think they could not touch it at all tonight and it'd be perfect for tomorrow. I don't know what they're going to do. It has progressively gotten firmer as the week's gone on, so I expect tomorrow to be a bit firmer. I just hope that he doesn't ever cross a line of becoming, unplayable, I guess. But today I thought it was perfect, the right amount of firmness where good shots were rewarded, but bad shots weren't. And so I think that it's in a great spot, and I'd love to see it stay kind of how it is, but we'll kind of see what it's like tomorrow.
Back to Ryan.
Mac, I actually wanted to ask you about that. I mean, the complaining and moaning and groaning is kind of the soundtrack of every U.S. Open, and there really hasn't been hardly any at all this week. What's your explanation for that?
It's just a really good golf course. I mean, I know that will be criticized, that comment probably, but there's no tricks to it, if you will. I mean, it's right in front of you, and it's if you leave it alone and kind of let it do its thing, it's a great challenge all on its own. You don't need to do a whole lot to it. We play the Farmers here every year, and 8 to 10 under wins. I mean, make it a bit firmer in June, and you might have 4 or 5 under winning it, which I think is a pretty good score. So I think it's just a great golf course that can be set up a number of different ways, and you could probably push it a bit more. You can make it a bit easier, but it's just a good golf course that I think has a number of different ways to have it set up well and play well for this tournament. So I agree with you. There's been very little complaining, which is unusual, but it means the USGA is doing a good job.
We're going to go back to the WebEx. Are you a leaderboard watcher? Did you realize where you were this afternoon?
Yeah, I pretty much looked every time there was a leaderboard. Kind of, not glued to it, but just kind of wanted to see where guys were at. If someone was going haywire and, 9, 10 under par, I don't know. But, I just kind of want to see where everyone was at. And it kind of gives you a bit of a barometer, too. Like, I know I dropped a shot on the 9th hole, but it seemed like no one was really tearing it up. So I thought, okay, just hang in there and stay patient. It's going to be, tough on the back 9. And luckily I got a few.
Thanks so much, Mackenzie.
Yeah, you got it. Good.
Really quick.
Yeah.
There's one I'm not going to